One of the biggest mistakes people make when it comes to fitness is treating food like a punishment. They eat a cheat meal, they feel guilty about it, then they try to destroy themselves in the gym the next day to make up for it. This is a cycle that you need to pay attention to. You overeat, you feel guilty about it, you overtrain, you restrict food, and then you repeat. How do I know? Because I do it myself. The other day I had a pizza and I thought about not eating that much the whole next day. But instead, I just went back into my routine and I look okay. What do you think? The problem is, this creates an unhealthy relationship with food and exercise. Exercise should be used to build your body, not as a punishment for eating. So today, I figured we can have some fun with this. Instead of guessing, let's make a challenge and measure how much work you would have to put in to burn off a large pizza. Let's get to it. One slice of pizza is about 300 calories, and a large pizza is about 2,500 to 3,000 calories. So I have a trivia question for you. How long do you actually think it would take to burn this off in the workout? Here are your answers: 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3+ hours. I want you to write your answer in the comments before I answer you. You have 10 seconds. Go. Time's up. If you're thinking about how you can burn calories, this is called active calories. Active calories is what you burn during exercise. So let me put this in perspective for you. I'm basing these numbers off of a 200-pound person. If you were to run 5 miles, you would burn between 750 to 1,000 calories. If you did the Stairmaster for 90 minutes, you would burn close to 1,000 calories. If you jump roped for 60 minutes, you will burn close to 1,000 calories. If you did true high-intense interval training for 90 minutes, you will burn close to 1,000 calories. If you're anything like me and you want to do an intense workout or training session, it will look like this. So reality check, to burn 2,500 to 3,000 calories, you would literally need 3 to 5 hours of intense workout. And let's be real, not many of us have that much time. So here's what you don't understand. Your body is always burning calories. This is called your basal metabolic rate, the term you hear called the BMR. The average person burns about 1,600 to 2,000 plus calories a day, but this all depends on your activity level. So if you're a sedentary person, you'll burn this amount of calories. If you're lightly active, you'll burn this amount of calories. If you're moderately active, you'll burn this amount of calories. And if you're very active, you'll burn this many calories. Now, don't just take my word for it. Let me help you do the math. I gotta read this information because I don't know exactly. I just know it's based off your age, weight, height, and your activity level. All right, so I'm about to give you guys some personal stats since you're always on the app to calculate your BMR. My age, 35. You're gonna need your age. You're gonna need your sex. All right, I'm a male, so if you're female, it's gonna be a little bit different. My height, you're gonna measure your height in centimeters. So I'm 5'10", which is 178 centimeters. My weight, which is gonna be calculated in kilos, I'm 215 pounds, and kilos, that's 97.5. And my activity level is moderate. I'm moderately active. So once you calculate these, you're gonna multiply your BMR by 1.55. I'm gonna put all of the information, how you can calculate this, in the description below. So for me, without doing any exercise, I typically burn about 1,900 calories. Now, for me being moderately active, training 4 to 5 times a week, weightlifting, doing a little bit of cardio, I burn an extra 1,000 calories, and that's not on top of the muscle that I already have. Let me explain. So technically I burn 1,900 plus calories a day. Now, being that I do exercise 4 to 5 times a week, weight training, and doing other type of activities, I burn almost 2,800 calories just doing that. I just wanna let you know that your body will burn off this pizza over an entire day, not just from one workout. Problem is, you're still gonna eat throughout the day. So that brings us to our next step, muscle and metabolism. This is a long game. Let me explain. Weight training helps you build muscle, which burns calories long after you're done. Active calories burns calories while you do it. Weight training builds muscle, which burns calories long after you're done. I call this residual calories. I'm not saying that muscle burns thousands of calories overnight, but it raises your baseline. You will burn more calories than others even while you're doing nothing, just like I'm doing right now. And I'm still burning more calories than you, only because of the work I've been putting in over the years. So in other words, pick up your weights and let's get to it. So here's how it goes. More muscle equals a slightly higher daily burn calories, possibly 200 to 500 plus calories, depending on the amount of lean muscle mass that you carry. If you put this in perspective, over 7 days, that's 3,500 more calories than the average person that doesn't do weight training. So I'm not saying that muscle erases cheat meals, but it makes your body more efficient over time. So enjoy your cheat meal. That's if you deserve it, because you can't outwork it, but you can balance it. Thinking you can burn it off instantly will have you fall into a trap. And just as easy as it is getting this cheat meal, it should also be just as easy for you to get a workout in. You don't outwork a cheat meal, you balance it. A cheat meal is easy, so just make sure your home workout is just as easy. And when you have your own rack at home, staying on track becomes a lot easier. That's the real benefit of owning a home gym. And that's why I chose Major Fitness. If you want more details about building your own home gym with this rack, I'll put all of the information in the description below. So listen, I want to paint this picture for you real quick. If you had 30 pounds of lean muscle, you will burn an extra 200 to 300 calories per day at rest. At rest means literally if you were just sitting down at a desk job, you would still be burning a little bit more calories than other people. But I want you to understand this, muscle helps, but muscle isn't magic. It improves your metabolism, insulin sensitivity, recovery, and body composition. But here's what it doesn't do. It doesn't give you the unlimited freedom to overeat. So even if you're building or have a lot of lean muscle, you still gotta be cautious about what you eat. So here's my challenge for you. The next time you have a cheat meal, don't try to burn it off. Just get right back on track with your next meal. Or you can do like me. I fast for a little while the next day, but this is what works for me. If you've been trying for a long time or you just can't figure out how to get in shape or stay in shape, listen, I have a training app called True Fit Physique where I've helped many people just like you get in shape and stay in shape for a lifetime. If you want more information about how I can help you, look in the description below and I'll put the website link where you can fill out the application and get in touch with me and my team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you're getting that weight room.